Hey, Serge here with TechFibe, and we're here with Paul, and we're talking about Samsung. We're here at the Samsung event, launch party for the Galaxy S2, and we're extremely excited for the launch.
What's up, bro?
Alright, so where do you see Samsung's products going into the future?
Well, we've always been to show off a lot of our technology and our innovations with a lot of different products, and we're showing off obviously the Galaxy S2, the thinnest smartphone right now on the Bell network. It's vivid, fast, and slim with a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus display, a dual-core processor, plus they can download up to 21 megabits a second, so the fastest right now in the Bell network, as well as it being 8.40 millimeters thin.
Yeah, so this is running on a 4G network on Bell, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's pretty fast.
Very.
Yeah. And what can you tell us about the screen right now?
Sure. It's a Super AMOLED Plus screen, so it's a 4.3-inch display. We've increased the sub-pixels from the previous model. Don't get me wrong, obviously the Super AMOLED Plus screen, the Super AMOLED screen was an amazing screen. Super AMOLED Plus just adds a little bit more crisp, so it gives you more crisper text, better pictures, and pretty much all the Super AMOLED can do.
And it looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Can you tell us about the form factor of the device? What position did you guys go with? Where you guys went over, I guess, form factor? Did you guys chassis? Did you guys go for the form factor over anything else?
Actually, because of how thin it is, because of the way we can manufacture our own screens, the Super AMOLED Plus screen allows us to have a thinner form factor because we reduce the air gaps in between different components of the screen. So it allows us to make it very, very thin.
Yeah, and actually we were reading it for a while, so we like the viewing angle. Which is actually fantastic.
Yes. So again, with less components to have there on the screen itself, you can see there's less refraction of light.
Oh, okay.
So there's less bouncing of the light in and out of there, so you can actually see it from pretty much any angle.
Yeah. Wow. Can you tell us about the new UI?
Sure. The TouchWiz UI that we have on here is called TouchWiz. So we've already put on top whatever all the great things that the Android 2.3 operates already has. We put our own TouchWiz on that to make it more usable. Okay. So a lot of things are a little bit different on here. But one thing I want to show you is obviously all the hubs that we have. So I have Readers Hub, Music Hub, Games Hub, and Social Hub. So with Readers Hub, I can view newspapers from around the world, books, and get magazine subscriptions from anywhere.
Very nice.
Okay. I also have, I'll just show you just a couple. Social Hub here puts together all my social networking sites. For example, in this situation, Facebook and Twitter. So that I can have my feeds, I can tap my feeds for all feeds, and I can see everyone's social networking updated. I can actually update it that way as well.
So pretty much amalgamates all of your social feeds all into one. That's very nice.
Obviously, you have the pinch and zoom. We've also added some motion settings on top. So another dimension of how to use your device. A couple of examples I want to show you is with photographs, panning and zooming. So I can, for example, I can take a picture, put 2 fingers on there, and I can rock it back and forth and it will zoom in and out. You can also do that with web pages as well. If you put the phone down on its face, it will go in silent mode automatically. So that if you're in a meeting, if you're in class, if you're in church, whatever, you can actually, it won't silence it won't ring. Because there's always that one guy.
Yeah, for sure.
There's always that one guy that always does it. Even with our text messaging, we've increased it as well. So if you have a text message that there usually, I can put it down like this. I can see all my text messages on here, and I can actually go through all my other text messages all in there.
So it's very intuitive.
Very, very intuitive. We have swipe built in, so it's the fastest way to text.
Yeah, for sure. Could you tell us about the browser? Because on this one versus, let's say, the Galaxy S, we found this so much faster. Is there anything that's connection to that?
Well, that's because we're on the Bell 4G network, and it allows us for a lot of fast download speeds. Again, up to 21 megabits a second.
Yeah.
With downloading speeds, obviously as well, we have because of the Android 2.3 system, I have Flash built in. So it's pretty much you're rendering your web pages exactly the way you would render them in your computer.
Okay. So where do you see this phone going into the future? Is there any updates coming out?
We had a lot of successes with the Galaxy S, original Galaxy S device, and we're just building on top of that and building on top of that.
Okay.
If this is what we can do right now in 2011, I mean, I started to think what we can do in the future in
For sure.
other different devices. For sure.
Okay, we can't wait to see more products from Samsung. I appreciate all your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you're here, and this is being shot on the Galaxy S2, so there you go.
Tell us what you think.
We love the Galaxy S2.
All right.
All right,
So wrap it up.
catch you guys later.
All right.